Yo, what's going on YouTube? We have done it. 50 triple threat online wins in the books, meaning Pink Diamond Tyson Chandler is coming home today in this video. No gameplay, unfortunately, with that Tyson Chandler card. But I'm just excited to get him. I mean, obviously, being a Knicks fan, Tyson Chandler is one of my favorite players from the early 2010s. And just like the real life Tyson Chandler card, this Tyson Chandler card has a pretty good three ball, a relatively elite jump shot in my opinion, and he can play power forward. So yeah, shout out 2K for the very realistic card. I appreciate it. I am excited to use that card, and maybe I'll get a gameplay out sometime in the next couple of days, but we'll have to see what happens. Before I get into what's coming to my team tomorrow, which is the main reason I'm recording this video, I want to quickly show you guys the trio that I ran. I had a lot of fun running this trio of Kyle Korver, Andrei Kirilenko, and Joel Embiid. And Kyle Korver defensively really impressed me in a number of these games that I played. Obviously, he's not going to be some elite lockdown shooting guard like a Ron Artest or a Kawhi Leonard, but this card can hold his own. And while there were definitely plenty of times where a guy who was using Kobe Bryant or Tracy McGrady and knew what he was doing would able to get past him defensively, I had a number of weak side blocks with Kyle Korver, and he got a number of steals as well. So, you know, shout out to this Kyle Korver card. It was a really fun grind, much more enjoyable than the Inferno grind was for Tracy McGrady. So, I don't get this this Tyson Chandler card in a week if I don't have Pink Diamond Kyle Korver. So, the other thing I want to touch on is I played against a lot of off-ballers. Given that I played triple threat online for Tyson Chandler in the first week that Tyson Chandler was available, I played against a number of people who had a My Team logo next to their gamer tag. If you want to guess how many of those people with the My Team logo next to their gamer tag on-balled, I'll give you a few seconds to comment down your guesses while I take a sip of my bourbon. All right, did you put your guess down? Okay, good. The answer is 0. Not one of them on-balled me at all. And I was so frustrated because clearly they knew what they were doing offensively. They were setting great screens. They were hitting every single one, greening every single one of their fading, leaning three-pointers, mid-range shots. It didn't matter who they were shooting with, whether it was a Kobe Bryant or a Drew Holiday or someone else. They were nailing every single one of those shots. You can't tell me if you are that good at the game offensively that you can't on-ball me. I guarantee you at least half, if not more, of the people who had My Team logos next to their gamer tags, if those people on-balled me, I'm sure a good number of them would have still beaten me. You don't have to off-ball, but the way the game is currently with gameplay, on-ball defense is inferior to off-ball defense, and that's really unfortunate because I on-balled every single one of my opponents to start. Obviously, I did off-ball a little bit. I had to. I'd be lying to you if I said that I didn't. But I mostly off-balled out of frustration. When my opponent would off-ball and it would work, and I would on-ball and it wouldn't work, it was really frustrating sometimes. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm not trying to defend myself. You know, I try to play on-ball because I think that's fun. I enjoy, you know, at least trying to play on-ball defense. I know it's not the best, and I know that I'm not the best at it, but at least I try. So, anyways, with that said, let's go ahead and redeem this Pink Diamond Tyson Chandler very, very quickly. Gotta open the vault. The vault is also really good to me. I feel like I got the vault to open like 3 out of every 4 times, which is insane. At least in my opinion it is. Let's see if, you know, knowing my luck is gonna close now. Oh look, it opened again. And we get Jonathan Bender, who I've gotten a bunch of times. I am not gonna keep the MT because I don't need the MT. I'm gonna turn this into a bronze badge option pack because I'm going to need to badge out my Tyson Chandler a little bit. And we get 20,000 MT. That's nice. All right, thank you, 2K. So we're sitting at 3.67 million MT, which is really nice. And we're going to go ahead and get our Pink Diamond Tyson Chandler. I'm so pumped to have him. I'm going to probably, if I do a gameplay with him, I'm going to do it in Clutch Time Online. I just don't know where I'm going to put him. I don't know if I'm going to put him at center or power forward, but my front court is going to be, as of now, Joel Embiid and Tyson Chandler. They can both play power forward, so we'll see how I choose to mix and match them. But Tyson Chandler, welcome home. Really pumped to use you. We get a Season 4 Hoff Badge option pack for, I don't know why. Oh, you know why? Because we completed that agenda set for Triple Threat Online. That's cool. Thank you, 2K. But speaking of Pink Diamond centers, we have a big one coming to my team tomorrow. That's right, Yao Ming, one of the easiest things to call when it comes to projecting or predicting who is going to be coming this Friday for Chinese New Year. Pink Diamond Yao Ming is coming, and he's going to be, I think, the first lock-in that we've gotten since Michael Jordan. We really haven't gotten that many lock-ins, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think, since the season ended in December, I think the only lock-ins we've gotten are Morrison for the rewritten collection, and then the Scottie Pippen and MJ who dropped on the same Friday. So we've had a number of drops on Fridays where all the players who come out are available in the player market and pack market. So it's going to be very interesting to see what this Yao Ming is going to end up going for. Along with Yao Ming, you can see here we have OJ Mayo, Yi Jianlian, Stephon Marbury, who's wearing, is that a Brooklyn Nets jersey? Why is he not in a Knicks jersey, 2K? Frustrating. And then there is a Michael Beasley who I don't know what they're going to do with him. They're saying special insert. If he's only available in packs, that's going to be pretty frustrating. But I could see 2K doing it because they haven't given us a card that was only in packs for a really long time. I feel like since the Pink Diamond Giannis, and then they ended up making Pink Diamond Giannis a lock-in for the Tis the Season Present collection. So people are going to be up in arms if Michael Beasley is a pack exclusive. Michael Beasley, I think, is going to end up being the best card in this collection, more than likely. I would not be shocked if this Yao Ming card, given that he's not a Galaxy Opal, is not going to be this insane Pink Diamond. That said, I'm definitely considering him, and I'm not going to go through the ratings for all the players, or my guesses, not the ratings. The ratings aren't out yet. I'm not going to go through my guesses for which players are going to be amazing or not. But what I am going to do is I'm going to try and break down the price. I feel like if there's a niche that I want to bring or that I want to be involved with when it comes to, my team news, I would like it to be the nerdy math niche where I go through, what I project for these prices to be. I did the same thing for Kobe Bryant, and I'm going to do the same thing here for Yao Ming. So really quickly, I want to go over the players that are coming and their tiers. So we have 2 Pink Diamonds, Marbury and Jianlian. We have 4 Diamonds, Andre Blatch, Wang Zhizhi, OJ Mayo, and JJ Hickson. And then 4 Amethysts, Kyle Anderson, Al Harrington, Smush Parker, and Andrew Goodlock. So we have 2 Pink Diamonds. Now, the highest that we've seen Pink Diamonds go for is 262.5K. So I'm just going to assume that both of these Pink Diamonds, the Marbury and the Yi Jianlian, are going to go for the max amount. Will one of them be a little cheaper? If we go back to my screen here for a second, my team screen, let's go to the player market, because the most recent collection that I think is going to be applicable to this one is this seismic one. You can see we had 4 Pink Diamonds in this one. 2 of them were 262.5, 2 were 241.5. I would assume if we're only getting 2 Pink Diamonds that we're going to see both at this price. If not, we'll see one, maybe the Jianlian, I'm very confident will be 262.5, and then maybe the Marbury will be 241,500. So we can play with that math a little bit later. But just for the sake of the video, I'd rather overestimate what the cards are going to go for rather than underestimate, because we're dealing with 2K here. We're not dealing with a company that's consumer friendly. Okay, so let's move on to the diamonds. We have 4 diamonds. Diamonds tend to go for, I'm looking at my team screen. I know you can't see my team screen right now. The diamonds that we got for the seismic collection varied in price quite drastically. We had Jonathan Isaac, who went for 157.5K. We had Serge Ibaka, who went for 94,500. And then we had Antoine Jameson and Richard Jefferson, who each went for 73,500 MT. So what I have here on your screen, I have 2 of the diamonds going for 157,500 MT, one at that 94,500, and then one at the 73,500. And then the amethysts, I believe, have been going for 21K lately uniformly. Doesn't matter what the amethyst is, because an amethyst is an amethyst in 2K's mind. So if this were to be the prices for all the players tomorrow, we're going to have to spend 1,092,000 MT to lock in for Yao Ming. Is this set going to be worth it? Well, we have to first see what the price will actually be tomorrow, and then let's see what the Yao Ming actually looks like. If you look at the collection, I know people complained. I think I always confuse Marbury and Gilbert Arenas in this game. I forget if people complained about Stephon Marbury's jump shot or not. But the Yi Jianlian will be interesting. What kind of bothers me, though, is we have in this collection for Yao Ming, we have the Yi Jianlian who can play power forward. We have Andre Blatch and we have Wang Zhizhi. So if you run a front court with Yao Ming and Yi, then Andre Blatch and Wang Zhizhi are going to be your bench front court, and that's only if you run unlimited or if you run like domination or something. You know, I'm looking at this as someone who's going to be playing clutch time online when it comes to you know, the game modes that I play, because any game mode that I play online that would require, like, the only game modes that you could play online that would require you to run more than 5 players are unlimited and salary cap, I believe. So I want to play salary cap. I think starting tomorrow we're gonna be able to grind for the Walt Frazier, and I kind of want that Walt Frazier card. We'll see if the juice is worth the squeeze when it comes to that. I don't know if I want to subject myself to, you know, 12 to 15 wins in salary cap and the amount of mental excruciation I'm gonna have to deal with to get that. But I love Walt Frazier. He's one of my favorite Knicks. Obviously played before I was alive. Contrary to popular belief, I feel like the joke on stream is that I'm a really, really old man. But yeah, that's my guess for the price for Yao Ming tomorrow. Just a hair under 1.1 million. I've seen people say 1.5. Unless they, I mean, you know, if we were to jack up the prices of these up to 157,500 as well, this won't go up past like 1.2 to 1.25 million. I think 1.5 million is way too much, and I think the fact that this Yao Ming is just a pink diamond to me, and the fact that it's going to probably only cost between 1.09 we'll call it and 1.2 million MT, to me probably means he's not going to be insanely broken, which naturally to me takes me to what's coming, you know, the following week. You know, we have All-Star Weekend coming in I guess in 8 days, and we're gonna be having, I think, a pretty big promo coming with it. And as of right now, you know, I was talking about how I wanted to get the Yao Ming card, and while I still might, I may just wait an additional week, because, you know, I have Joel Embiid, who I like. I just got Tyson Chandler, who I really like. And the problem again with this collection is you know, the two top end cards arguably in the set, because Marbury's not going to really be doing much for me, are center and power forward, and I just got a center power forward in Tyson Chandler, so I want to at least run it for a little bit, and I kind of want to see what we get for All-Star Weekend, because there's a chance that we get some insane cards. We could get the first Galaxy Opals, who knows. I personally now am starting to lean towards, like, if we don't get Galaxy Opals next week for All-Star Weekend, the following week, I believe, is going to be the start of Season 5. And I'm very confident in saying that Galaxy Opals are going to be coming in Season 5 and probably pretty early on in Season 5. That's my guess. So, you know, we'll have to see what happens when it comes to that. Real quick before I end things off here, tomorrow I'm gonna hopefully record a podcast with Harry. We're gonna be covering our thoughts on Season 4 so far, and I feel like we're gonna both be relatively positive. I've actually enjoyed this season. I feel like we've had a number of things to grind for, which is awesome. And you know, I think the way they closed out the season is going to impact our final grade in a couple of weeks when we do our season in review and season preview pod for seasons 4 and 5 respectively. You know, how they execute with the Lunar New Year tomorrow. Is Michael Beasley going to only be a card that's in packs? How does the All-Star Weekend play out in my team? Are we going to be getting events that we can partake in? Who's the pink diamond going to be for getting all the All-Star cards? He's going to probably be a trash pink diamond, but who knows? We'll have to see. But yeah, a lot to come in the next 8 days. I'm quite excited to see what we get in my team, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So let me know down below if you're planning on getting Yao Ming tomorrow. Again, I'm planning on waiting at least a week unless the Yao Ming looks absolutely insane and I feel like I have to get him. You know, my God, I'm at 3.67 MT, or sorry, 3.67 MT. Imagine I was that broke. 3.67 million MT. And if I play a good amount of clutch time online, especially if I don't get Yao Ming tomorrow, if I get Yao Ming in a week, or if I get the All-Star players in a week, by next week, I will almost definitely have 3.7 million MT, if not more. So I'm waiting. I feel like I'm kind of like in this limbo period, waiting to, get involved in a collection that I really like because of the way the player market works. I feel like once you buy into a collection, you're married to that collection, and you wanna keep that collection, like viable in your lineup. I don't want to buy 1.1 million MT worth of players just to use the Yao Ming. I'm not crazy about the Marbury right now. Let's see what its ratings look like. I'm not too crazy about the Yi Jianlian because I have Tyson Chandler, and I don't want to be in a situation where I just grinded like crazy to get 50 triple threat online wins to get Tyson Chandler, and then I'm going to end up having to run, two of Yao Ming, Yi Jianlian, and Tyson. So yeah, I don't want to be in that position. So let's see what happens tomorrow. With that said, hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I'll see you later.